We want to completely factor this polynomial. There is no greatest common factor, so we count the number of terms. Because there are 4 terms, that means we need to try grouping. So I'll group the first 2 terms and the last 2 terms together. When I do that, I can see the common factor of x squared in my first 2 terms, which when I divide out leaves me x plus 2 when I divide an x squared out of each of those terms. In my second 2 terms, I can see a common factor of negative 5, and when I divide that out, I'm left with an x, and negative 10 divided by negative 5 is positive 2. I can see that this is going to work because I can see the common factor that we have of x plus 2. So when I divide that out from the first term, if I divide out the x plus 2, that's going to leave the x squared. When I divide the x plus 2 out of the second term, it leaves the negative 5 for x squared minus 5. Looking at this to see if it will factor further, it's not the difference of squares because 5 is not a perfect square. And it's certainly not cubes, therefore it will not break down any further. So my final completely factored form is x plus 2 times the quantity x squared minus 5.